Second.
All in favor of accepting the finance report?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Motion passes. Services here, Chaplain.
Yes. I bring this up every now and then because I get these emails from the state chaplain. And the last email says, with the current problems with our government, we have already seen a 20% increase in traffic at the food pantry down at McGuire Air Force Base. And it says here, we have been requested to support the activity and they're going on and on that there's desperate need of money that they'll go into the commissary and buy food, or we collect food. I don't know whether it's something we could do, on a post by post, collect the food, get it. And if we get enough, I'd be willing to run it down to McGuire. But if you take it, I'll get you the information, take it back to your post. But it's a big problem down at McGuire feeding these troops that need the food pantry. So.
Do they need money? Do they need money?
Well, they'll take money, because what they do is they say, based on somebody gonna just send them a check because it's easier, that they usually spend anywhere between $2,000 to $2,500 a month in the commissary to stock the pantry. So checks are the easiest way to do it. I've got the address and the guy's name and who to send it to. If the posts want to take it back, and you have your own individual post meetings, and then somebody makes a motion that post sends a check down to the guy in charge of the food pantry. That's the biggest need now in the state that I know of, is the food pantry.
If we continue on with that, would you like to make a motion?
And new business, yeah, we'll take it up on the new business.
Mike, is that the Military Support Alliance, the Food Warriors Turkey Drop?
I believe it.
Because that comes back to Tom's River. I think that's it, right?
No.
No,
No, that's different.
Lakewood.
Okay.
Huh?
You're talking about the pantry McGuire, though, right?
yeah, but this is the food pantry at McGuire.
Specific for joint base.
Joint base.
That gets circulated between the three installations, right?
Yeah, it's
McGuire
just
Lake
joint
versus
base
Dick.
McGuire Dix Lake first.
I think it is Food Warrior, so.
Well,
Just at the point of.
Because I put it on our Facebook page. There's a Operation Turkey Drop.
Yeah, the Mike Schaefer is the one that actually does the food pantry. It's MSA Food Warriors, P.O.
Yes.
Box. Oh, Tom's River, that's
Yeah.
what somebody said, Tom.
So I'm
That-
putting it back on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
There's a QR code if you want to donate also.
That's the one we've been donating to.
That's,
Yeah.
that's,
for a few years.
So that's back on our Facebook page.
Is there a preferred physical drop-off location?
No, normally what I do is I write out a check and I give it to Mike, Mr. Murphy. And he-
Right.
well, he said there is a drop off. If you go actually to the base, it's Thursday, their pantry hours are Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, so Thursdays pantry hours are 9 to 1,
look at
Wednesday
that.
9 to 1, and 2 to 7.
President Ronald Reagan.
Should we send out a letter to all the posts, asking each post if they would like to contribute to this?
Yes, that's what I say. I just take it back to your own post rather than the
But-
county do it. Our county can do it if we have.
The county can make up a letter and then we can send it to all the posts and tell them to bring a check to the next county meeting that we can send to them.
Get me. I'll put that on.
Yeah,
Okay.
forward that to Paul and he could
You
distribute.
can send the money directly to MSA.
Okay,
I'll put out a county-wide announcement so that the posts, if they choose to contribute, can either do a check, or if you're so inclined to do a physical food drop-off, that information will be in the email as well.
Norris, you,
It's a point of information, since we've been doing this for the past 15 years. There are Catholic charities, there are welcome home vets, all the organizations are involved statewide with this project. Since we have our DEC here today, and he's going to the county meeting. We would like to see if maybe the state will put a program together so that we can commit ourselves as the Legion to do this assistance to Joint McGuire base, because
Well,
it's
that's
a
what this-
problem.
Mike Schaefer's the state chaplain, like the Legion, this is a Legion thing
Yeah.
for Mike.
So
He's happy now, cause he's saying that,
and you bring it up at the meeting to see what the.
It's already brought up, it's there. You just have to go on and don't. So
Well,
the
we have-
flyer I put out has a QR code. You hit the QR code, you can donate or mail a check.
We're not doing anything up there. We're asking for another contribution. Next week, next month is
Right. so we're
Thanksgiving,
gonna do
and then
it.
the week, the month after that is Christmas. I know it's gonna be a critical time.
So it's already brought up at the
Okay.
state. Yeah, it's there, the program's there, the system's there, you just have to donate the money.
As an individual.
Or as a post, you just write a check as a post.
Okay.
Post, county,
Okay,
family, whatever. you have.
any other questions on that? So it's up on the county, Facebook page.
Yeah, and then Paul can actually take it and you can send that out in an email if you want.
Okay,
Yep, it's up there.
He's gonna have to send it to me, for access to Facebook. 'Cause they have-
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you were banned.
That's right, I was banned from Facebook because of my political commentary. And because they found out I couldn't count either.
The truth hurts, Paul.
was gonna add that.
That means I don't have to pay taxes either.
Judge Advocate, Harold, do you have
There is
anything?
no report. No report.
Historian,
Yes, I went out to the All Veterans Memorial and I videotaped the ending ceremonies and everything else. And it's posted up on the county webpage. Check it out and you'll see the ending and all the people that were there.
okay. Are there any other committee reports? There are none. Are there any bills and correspondence? Any correspondence?
Sure.
Nope. Okay, at that time, we will begin the 10 o'clock ritual. Uncover.
It'll be short because we don't have the cards, so we have to read the poem, so. Our Heavenly Father, in His infinite wisdom, has transferred Carl Rose from post 245, Jules Raymond from post 342. Okay, so you did
That's it.
lights out.
Hey, Mike, Lincoln Park has two.
All right, I'll have to get him and I'll add it to the list.
Cover.
No, he should play taps. We don't play taps.
But you gotta get school covered.
Okay.
And Sloop. Now we play taps. Bring lights. Okay, does anybody have any old business to discuss?
Yes. What's up with post 175, sir?
175,
Rock Den.
Rockdale, we are working on that. Norris, I given a couple examples of letters to write up to the members.
I've prepared the letters. The problem is, he's appointed himself the commander, the adjutant, and the finance officer. He hasn't done anything since last year. I still have his cards. There's only one member in the post.
Correct.
So until I get some of that information, I will not be giving him the card.
Post needs to be canceled.
The post has been canceled.
No, post is suspended, they're not canceled.
Suspended.
We have to go before the state while we're canceling the post.
So I guess
And
we're
where
gonna
the
be-
members went. If there's only 2 members, you just call them and say we're transferring you.
that's the letter I.
That's-
And you can do it, you can do it by phone call.
All right,
The,
We'll have
the
that
second
done.
question is they did own a post and they did sell the post.
Yes.
and that's the problem. He hasn't reported, he's misrepresented. He's given us excuses that he's been ill in and out of the,
And he is an ill individual, unfortunately.
so how do you want to handle?
The question is who has the money? It was 275,000 they sold it for?
No,
I don't have the
think
exact
they're
number.
Just over 200 or 210.
Yeah, there was an amount, yeah.
Or something like that. He said he had it in the bank account.
Well, he also said he had checking accounts, but he wasn't gonna show them to me, he was gonna show it to the former commander. But he hasn't responded, and I've written to him, certified mail, I'm not calling him or talking to him.
I will call him because I spoke to him once before.
I know.
And I'd like to think I got developed some rapport with him. He seemed to agree with what I was trying to get across to him about closing
Yeah.
up the post.
And the forms
So-
are online. You just fill out the forms and say we're canceling the post and
Yeah,
we have to document where we're sending their members, what we've offered
Yeah.
them. And you
Yeah.
can do a transfer online, you just put transfer via phone. Give them the post. I think most of them are out of the state or,
and we were discussing which post we were going to send them to, either to this post or over to Denville. I'd like to get that clarified before we actually proceed shutting them down. And I'm going to get a roster. I know Denville has asked to see the roster of their members, so I'm gonna get that out to them this weekend.
I can
Okay.
give you the names of the active members since I have the cards.
You have the cards, what were there were like 13 cards or 15 cards.
they have
something like
about
that.
13 members. I think 2 were renewed through the year, so they're not even renewed with those cards. I can get it offline, the active one, and send it to you and
Yeah,
you just have to call them and say, hey,
I
we're canceling, you need to transfer to another post if they want.
now have access where I can.
Okay, so you
tell
can
the
see it.
county, yes, I tried that a couple weeks ago, it wasn't working. It's working, last time I tried, so I now have that access. Like, I'm gonna pull up the roster, I'm gonna send it to, Tom, for Denville.
And I'll ask tomorrow. You'll be there tomorrow. I'll ask
Yeah,
how we should.
You ought to
best
send
get
it
the
to
money.
Rockaway too, maybe we split it or whoever, let them
Okay.
have a decision to go to either post.
Yeah, when you call
I mean,
on,
it doesn't-
call them on the phone and do a transfer on the phone and have the paperwork, just say
Well, they
transfer via phone. Where would you like to go? Do you have a preference?
Yeah.
Again, some of them aren't even in the state. A couple
State,
are paid up for life.
but,
Um,
yeah, I mean, it's simple enough.
and then at the next DEC meeting, you just come in and do the presentation, they cancel it and
But you have the roster with the cards,
I have the
so
cards.
you have their addresses. You could take that letter of yours and say, which post would you prefer going
tell
to,
the post.
Rentville or Rockland?
And
That's
one man.
your choice,
You
yeah.
have the three
But
choices.
we will process the transfer, to either Denville or Rockland.
I wanna cancel it. Yeah. I just gotta find it.
Yes, they sold their post
I
building.
saw the budget today.
Yes, they sold their post
I got it.
building,
You know.
like 7 years ago or something like that.
Building's already been redeveloped.
We can ask, maybe Judge Advocate tomorrow, Department Judge Advocate or Baker, how we can get into this, find out where this money is.
They got money. They got good money for that post.
They got two, I forget the number, I have it,
210
something.
or something like, it was like 210.
It's been a long time.
That's what you were telling me.
2019.
Yeah, but what did they do with the money?
Oh, yeah, I know.
It was about 7 years ago.
It was living good.
I think we said 20, I sent it to you, I forget.
Yeah, I think it was about 7.
I had a
years
real
ago.
estate agent pull all the information. I have the date the post was sold, the real estate broker, the money. Obviously, they didn't get the whole whatever it was, because everybody has to get their cut, the lawyers, but,
Actually, the money's supposed to go back to the department.
correct.
Oh,
And department right now is in the red big time. You'll know, he knows, and you'll go to the meeting tomorrow, the finance report tomorrow, they're gonna state that 3 of the employees have to resign or take part-time
You're
jobs.
assuming the money still exists.
They're in the
We are
red,
assuming the
red
money
big
still
time.
exists.
They need the money.
when
I think it still exists.
when he talked to me, he was talking about the money. And he had the idea, he did the old, well, I'd like to give each of the members, like
It's
a
illegal,
couple $100 for, and I told him, no, you cannot do that.
it's illegal.
So,
We're gonna have to ask
Um,
what, you have to come right out and say, where are your accounts? Or send them a certified letter that says we need access to your accounts.
I did,
yeah,
I did.
I'll give him a call during the week.
I used to talk to him, he can be very nice guy, but you
Yeah,
gotta be on
yeah.
his side to get anything out of it.
yeah, yeah, I talked to him the one time and, yes, I tried being polite with him and everything and, I think I was getting
I think if
somewhere.
one person communicates with him as opposed to multiple people, he'll respond much
Yeah,
more favorably.
I'll talk to him during the week and, I'll let Norm.
That way maybe
In
we
the
can get it.
meantime, Norris, you could go ahead and send those letters out to the other members, not him, but everybody else. Put down, which post would you prefer going to, Denville or Rockaway? And
We can get the
we'll-
paperwork in for
we'll
the
take
December.
Paperwork is easy enough.
Yeah.
And Tammy will process it 1, 2, 3 down there at the park.
Yeah, they'll be transferred
You know.
quickly, and if we can get on the December docket for the DEC meeting, we can wrap this up before the end of the year.
Yeah. He did tell me he still has the charter. So
Yeah.
I'll bring that back up with him and see if I can get my hands on it.
Dave, if they haven't paid the 26, you can transfer them online.
Yeah,
You don't have to go to the department, you can do it yourself.
oh no, you can just move them right in on my Legion.
You can
Yeah.
transfer it all to Morris County.
We don't have a county post.
No, I meant the money.
Yeah, the account.
I'm talking about.
Oh,
I know
Yeah,
you're talking
I-
about the people.
I.
Everybody else is into
talked
money.
about that and he has something about not giving any money to county. He said he'll give it to department. But like I
Only gives
said,
it to somebody.
like I said, he brought up the idea of splitting it up. And I was like, no, you cannot do that.
If you
cannot
tell him if
give
he wants to
money
give it to department, we'll arrange that. All right, good.
And that was a sticking point. So,
Thank you.
okay, any other old business,
You could bring up that.
any new business?
So we're still on old business, sorry. The old Veterans Memorial. Jim, do we know how much we approved when we made the approval to buy the pathway? I think it was the full amount, 3,000.
Yeah, $687 or something like that.
That was more than that.
3,600.
It was close to 4,000, just
Right.
under 4,000.
So the whole thing was approved.
Okay,
Christine, I believe, has the number on the sheet, 3,006.
All I know is there were too many numbers being thrown out and I didn't get it.
We'll be the motion, that's it, right?
Yeah, we're just making sure I think the whole thing
Don't you have
passed.
Don't you have it
I
on your,
believe it
agenda?
was $3,000.
That was a couple months ago.
They're still out the record.
Concur. So the whole thing was approved, okay. We just have to get together and get it out, Dennis. I'll get with you and Christine after and the commander, we'll see what we can do. It was just a question of the money. I think the entire project was approved, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I think it was, but I don't recall what the amount was.
All I remember was 50% was gonna come out of the commander's project.
Okay.
That part I remember.
We'll get together after the meeting and
3,379.
3,379, I think that's about what
All
Christine
right.
said.
we can look it up in the minutes too and make sure everything is accurate.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I forget what month it was, but I have it at home.
we'll carry on with that
Yeah.
after the meeting. Moving on, new business.
I want to bring up the Christmas party at the Seabach. And instead of you writing out a check to us right now, I will cover it and I will give you the receipts like I think we did that last year. Right? That you can write a check out to me and that'll be fine. And we'll cover the
All right,
event.
then I'm gonna make a motion on the floor that we. I know what it was last year, we make it up to $300.
Second.
All in, okay, there's a motion on the floor to allow up to
To approve up to
$300
$300 to pay for the dinner
for the Christmas.
for the Christmas party.
Right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the motion passes up to $300. And when they have that, the Christmas party over there at the Seabach, okay? Can you let me know when it is? Because I'd like to attend because I know many of them over there, okay?
They'll all be invited.
Okay. Any other new business?
On the new business, Mike.
Well, I think we decided, we're gonna put it on the website and people can get the addresses, you mean for the county?
Yeah,
Well, you said we have $900 in checking. Right?
I would like to make a motion that we make a donation to, what's that quote? MSA for $1,000. I feel that under circumstances right now with everything that's going on, these people need to be fed. We have the money. It's going to a good cause. Let's spend it. I can just transfer the money tomorrow. No problem.
I second them all.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
That's it, yeah.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Does that negate the need for me to put out that memo then?
Yeah, we should go to post.
Yeah, put it out for the post.
Individual
Yeah.
posts.
I sent you the flyer in your email.
Okay, is that it for new business? Go to the Legion.
Yes. Hi, I'm Mike Driscoll, I'm with Post 423. I'm on the board of directors for the AC 119 Gunship Association. Those are the guys that flew with in Vietnam. About 3 years ago, we bought this real elegant PA audio system. Dual speakers, cordless microphones. Our problem is that we have to haul this thing from one end of the country to the other every year at our reunions. Or we spend $200 to ship it somewhere. Or you rent the AV equipment from the hotel for $200. Let me do the math. We have to get rid of it, okay? We're not gonna haul this thing around. It happened to be in my garage for the last 2 years. So I have up for grabs it's actually worth about $500. They told me, the board told me, yes, $335. When I sent this out to county and Dennis got back to me, Dennis seemed very interested in grabbing this thing. But you know, I'll leave it on the floor right now. Dennis, is this something you guys wanna have at a county level?
Well, no, we would have it for our post, but if the county wants to cart it around,
Oh, okay, you were offering it, you were saying for your own post. I didn't
Right.
get, I'm sorry, I didn't.
that's all right.
Okay, then if he wants to grab this thing, I'm asking for a donation back to my veterans organization for $335. I'll talk to Dennis afterwards, unless, I don't wanna make this competition.
No, if anyone else wants it, go ahead.
It's a PA, public address system. It's 200 watts. It's two nice cabinet speakers. It's got 2 cordless microphones. It's all modern. I mean, it's a couple years old. You could plug in auxiliary inputs, to give presentations. 2 microphones. You can one out to the audience for questions. Whoever's at the podium would have a microphone. It works really well. The only problem is you have to haul it around, and going from Florida to Virginia to, Phoenix or Albuquerque, we just can't do that anymore. So, okay, I'll talk to Dennis then, okay? Okay, Commander, thank you.
Anything else for the good of the Legion? Okay, I just wanted to point out one thing I've heard online. I'm on Facebook with a couple veterans related groups. One of them is about disability ratings and stuff like that. They're coming out now, and I wish Julio was here, our service officer. They're coming out saying that the current VA administration, is clamping down on the percentages being given out and some of the items that you can file VA claims under. They specifically mentioned tinnitus, ringing in the ears, as being probably the number one item on people's claims for VA disability. They're looking to they're in the process of eliminating that as a standalone claim. You would have to go in under hearing loss, which is a lot more difficult to actually get. Like I said, I wish Julio was here. He might have more information about that, but that's what I'm hearing. And there's several other items that they were discussing that the VA director is currently looking to eliminate. This is outside of Legion. This is not through Legion channels. This is outside. So just be aware of those types of things going on within the VA system. Anything else for good of the Legion?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Usually Will's here to remind me. Post 342, breakfast is coming up. Hang on, don't go anywhere. Next Sunday. See, I was prepared for everything but my own post.
Talking the day after tomorrow. Next Sunday.
Stop with the next, you guys are killing me. 2 weeks. I'm looking at the calendar. I wasn't prepared. Harold reminded me. That's why I sit next to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 26th, starting at 7:30 in the morning. I think it's $10. All you can eat breakfast, post 342 in Chester. Goes to 11:30. That's it. Best breakfast in Morris County. No competition.
That's the only one.
Is it the only one?
Yeah, I think Denver used to have that. Do you still have it?
No. You should.
Something in the back corner, I know.
Right here. Yeah, post the same thing, post 249 Lake Hiawatha. Also, Sunday the 26th, we have a breakfast, pancake breakfast from 9 to 12. $10.
I might go to that.
Well, you can eat.
Don't claim that's the quality of the breakfast.
I hereby declare it to be Louisville, but then of the American Legion.
Nobody died for this one.
Okay.
Come to our breakfast, nobody died.
You gotta compete with this guy here.
I don't know, we do pretty good. I'm gonna try that one next Sunday.
Right.
Okay, if there's nothing else, I'd like to thank Post 344 for hosting us, tonight. There were it's good food. Thank you, Commander. If there is no further business to come before this meeting, the chaplain will lead us in prayer. Uncover.
Our Heavenly Father, we deem this a fitting time to pay our respects to our departed comrades. As we stand with bowed heads in reverence to them, let us remember the good deeds they accomplished. Let us revere them as good soldiers who fought the good fight in a just cause. Let us silently pray for peace, the peace that passes all understanding. And let us in mind and soul consecrate our hearts and lives to the real America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. In America worth fighting for. As we stand in silence to our departed comrades, may we sincerely say, may their souls rest in peace. Let us also remember the POWs and MIAs still accounted from all the wars and conflicts. Amen.
Cover. One last thing before the next county meeting, Friday, November 21st. I have here, Milton Post. Correct? Post 423.
We hate that one.
Okay.
This is the shortest county meeting in the last 5 years, by the way.
Okay, until we meet again, let us remember that our obligation can only be fulfilled by the faithful performance of all duties of citizenship. Let service to the community, state, and nation be the main objective of the American Legion and its members. Let us be ever watchful of the honor of our country, our organization, and ourselves, that nothing shall swerve us from the path of justice, freedom, and democracy. The colors of our place. Hand salute. Ready? Two. I now declare this meeting of the Morris County Committee, American Legion, Department of New Jersey adjourned.